So in this question, we are asked to describe the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape B. So because the orientation of the shape has changed, we know this is going to be a rotation. And we know the rotations need three criteria. And the first one of those, we need to know the angle of rotation, we need to know the direction, and we need to know the center of rotation. Now, I think the center of rotation is the trickiest one to find. And to do that, we're going to use some tracing paper or baking paper or anything really that you can see through. So I'm going to sketch over shape A. And when I rotate it round, it needs to map, so completely cover shape B. Now, I'm just going to use a trial and error approach. So maybe I'll put my pencil there and just rotate it round. Does it map? Not quite, no. Maybe go down one. So it's at the origin. Let's rotate it around. And that one does work. So I've got my center of rotation. I can write that in. That's going to be at 0, 0, or you could write the origin down. Now, the direction, I'm just going to do a little up arrow. Now, I spun the paper clockwise. So the direction is clockwise. And the angle, well, this little arrow turned a 90-degree angle. So 90-degree rotation, clockwise, center of rotation at 0, 0, describes how we're going to map shape A onto shape B. Okay, let's try another one. So on this example, it's a rotation again because we can see that the shape's changed its orientation. But what's the angle? What is the direction? And what is the center of rotation? So the first thing to do is find center of rotation. So again, we're going from A onto B. So I'm just going to go over shape A. Now to me, I can see that this has been flipped around 180 degrees. So I'm quite confident that it's going to be a 180-degree rotation. But where's the center going to be? So let's just have a little think. Let's try this point here. Trial and error really is the easiest thing to do. So if I use that point there, you can see, oh, not quite. It's a little bit high. So let's take it back. And maybe go down one. Take it around again. And there we go. So to get from shape A to shape B, the center of rotation was here, which is at point -1, -2. So I've got a center of rotation at -1, -2. Looking at the little arrow, well, when I spin this around, you'll see that as it maps over the other shape, the arrow is now pointing downwards. So the angle is 180 degrees. Now for 180 degrees, I don't need to give a direction. It doesn't matter if I go clockwise or anti-clockwise, a half turn will always get me to the same position. So for this example, I need center of rotation and the angle of 180.